This is Hot Takes with Nick and Justin.
Yeah.
Phillies. We're gonna go right into it. Phillies.
Yeah, Phillies.
Back to Red October,
Yeah.
or back to October.
It was a little dicey there in the game, top 10. But probably the most reliable relief pitcher, Jeff Hoffman,
Thank
gets it
God they
done.
put in Craig Kimbrell.
He should not be in the 8th inning. I don't know why they put him in the 8th inning, but he's the 9th inning guy. I don't know why they put him in the 8th, but they did. Good thing they didn't come back and bite them. But Rojas, I think he's had 9 straight games. He's a clutch player. I love that guy. And then Nola pitched great. That's what I have. Take away from it. What about you?
My main takeaways are, I don't know. Do you think they're gonna how do you think they're gonna go to the World Series again?
I
With all
believe
odds.
they have the team to do it. It just depends on the relief pitching. Because I feel like they got Christopher Sanchez, I believe him, Zach Wheeler, Ranger Suarez, and then it's like Nola or Taiwan. Those two are a little iffy for me right now.
Yeah,
And then Lorenzen, who has been horrendous.
I don't know if they're gonna make the World Series again.
I mean, they have the team to do it. They have the skill.
My prediction is they win the wild card. They get to the NLDS.
So they play the Dodgers.
They get to the NLDS and lose in 7 games.
They need 5.
That's 5. Sorry.
I believe they beat the Diamondbacks or whoever. It's the Diamondbacks most likely. I feel like they beat the Diamondbacks. And then who they play? They play the NLDS, and they play the Dodgers. Yeah. I feel like they would beat the Dodgers. I don't know. That's just coming from me.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like they would beat the Dodgers. And then who they probably play the Braves. I think the Braves, Phillies might go to 6 or 7. But also I have the Phillies winning. I think they go back to the World Series. I think they win it this time. I believe
I
that.
would love to see it. Like, actually.
I think it's gonna be Philly versus what team? Philly versus
Rays?
no.
Astros again?
I think it's gonna be Phillies versus Baltimore, and Phillies win it.
That would be such a fun World Series to watch. Like, that would actually be one of the best since, like, 2016.
Phillies for that. Really, Philly versus I think Toronto might be it.
I think Orioles and Phillies is, like, my dream, like, World Series watch.
You know what team might miss the playoffs? The Astros. The Astros might miss it. They lost yesterday.
I hope so.
I mean,
I'm so over them.
they lost 6-2, and then they got Valdez going tomorrow against the Mariners, but
They always find a way in, so.
it's not looking good though. The Rangers have taken back the 1 spot in that division,
Mm-hmm.
but I want to see Seattle make it. What a fun one would be Seattle, Philly, just Seattle in the World Series.
Yeah, that would be weird.
That
That'd
would
be
be
really
weird.
weird to see. But let's move on to our next topic. I want to go over to Najee Harris.
All right.
The reason why, if you are the Steelers manager,
Yeah.
have you-
GM, head coach.
yeah, either
Either
or,
or.
are you giving up on Najee Harris?
Not yet. I mean, they drafted him in the first round. I don't think they give up on him yet.
Mhm.
I think they let the season play out. That's what I believe. So is this going to his 3rd or 4th year? 3rd year?
Say
sure.
the season ends
Yeah.
with his stat line of, let's say, 900 yards, 3.5 yards per carry.
That's not good.
Yeah, I know. And 8 touchdowns.
How many attempts does he get?
Uh,
How much is he at right now?
yeah, how many is he at right now so I can get a good idea?
Good average of how many attempts he'll get.
Yeah,
He's at 35 attempts. So what's that? It's on 3 games.
that's
Like
like 10 carries per game. So, average it out.
That's 11. That's 11.6 carries per game.
Yeah, so say he has, by the end of the season, about 100 carries.
Yeah.
Actually, a little bit over. Probably 130.
He'll probably get like 150.
Yeah.
He got 272 last year.
Say he's
so
130 to 150 carries.
He'll get a lot of carries. He got 272 last year.
3.5 yards per carry.
And what, 800,
eight-
900 yards?
Yeah, like
I think you'll have to probably trade him.
Like this is why I brought up as a good as a topic because he's in a tough I feel like the Steelers are in a tough spot with him.
I don't think like he doesn't like I expect more burst out of him. One part.
I think he was more of a college running back, like more fit to play college than
Well,
NFL.
his first year was great.
It's just because
1,200 yards.
it's just because he's slow.
I think it's just he looks for contact too much. I think that's the problem.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't watch too much Najee anyways. I don't watch too much Steelers football.
I
But
think
it's like he should be doing better though. I feel like they boosted up that offensive line. I just don't know if the offensive line is good enough or
I think he's just slow. I think that's
I
his
don't.
problem.
You just don't think he has good enough vision too. I don't think he sees the
I
field.
think he sees fine. I think it's his slowness that really gets him.
Because last year, Najee at the end of the season was trying to turn it on a little bit at the end of the year.
Mhm.
I don't know. They got to do something with that guy. But,
And then another player I want to touch on is Kyler Murray.
oh, yeah.
Well,
What about him?
What would you, if you're in the manager spot, and theoretically comes back this season?
Yeah.
Which do you think he will?
Yeah, probably like week 12, week 13.
Yeah. What are you planning to do after this season with him?
So, tell me what would our record be by the time he comes back?
What do I think?
Yeah. Let me search
Week
up this-
12, I would say.
Let me search up. Let
What
me
are
see
they,
if they
1
got
and
a.
2?
Yeah, let me see if they got a bye week anyways in that.
I'm gonna say they're gonna be. I'm gonna say they're gonna be 4-9 or 5-8.
4-9.
I think it's a pretty decent
Yeah,
prediction.
because they should be 3-0.
That's without me looking at the matchups.
Like they should be 3-0 to start off the season. They should never.
Yeah, they're not
blew,
that.
they should never blew that lead against the Jets, and they should probably beat the Commanders. So they got the Niners, Bengals, Rams.
You mean the Giants?
Yeah, they should beat the Giants.
Yeah.
And they should be 2-1 at least. They got the Niners, Bengals, Rams. The next 3 matchups.
Yeah, that's gonna be hard for them.
They might go 1-2.
Possibly against the Bengals.
They're probably gonna beat the Rams. I feel like. They got the Seahawks, Ravens, Browns. They go 0-3.
Mhm.
Falcons, Texans, Rams. I think they're gonna go 1-2, and then Pittsburgh by the bye before the bye. I think they win that one. It's just, I think they're gonna be 4-9.
It's
Because
just
there's always that one game that they pull off. So I think they're gonna beat the Steelers.
when a quarterback gets that serious of an injury, like an ACL or Achilles, it's just they're probably not gonna be the same.
So-
what if Kyler comes back week 12
Mhm.
and he's not the same quarterback? He's just not there.
Well,
Like
realistically, coming off ACL, it's gonna take them a little bit to get back in the system. So I would say you throw out anything he does this year if he looks bad, because he's not gonna be the same guy starting off. Because that's just how ACL injuries work. You have to get used to your new leg, your new body, basically.
yeah.
So I think if they have a position, if they're in number 1, I think you take Caleb Williams. If they're in the 3 or 4 range, I think you keep Kyler.
Yeah, I think that's the main kind of breaking point.
And here's the thing: if Kyler plays, if the defense or just Kyler plays, I think they're 3-0 with Kyler. Just because, it should be 3-0 with Dobbs. I just think they make more plays against the Commanders with Kyler,
Mhm.
and the defense really let them down
Yeah.
in week 2.
Dobbs is not even that bad.
He's not. He's a fast guy.
Yeah, he was scrambling all over the place. He was looking like Kyler.
He was. He's not
Um,
small though.
Yeah.
Doesn't wear those short shorts.
What was the next topic I wanted?
It was a preview.
Oh yeah, and
review.
let's go back to NFL
Let's go
or
back
Monday
to Monday
Night
night.
Football.
Let's go back to what day is it? It's 27th. Let's go back to the 25th
So
September.
let's start with Eagles Bucks.
Main takeaway.
Jalen Hurts not look good.
I mean, it was one bad throw to the one to Devontae Smith on the
Yeah.
sideline, but the first interception, I believe that was just miscommunication.
Hmm.
It's an option route. I feel like the wide receiver and quarterback had to in the same
Yeah.
communication, and Devontae Smith, not Devontae, DeAndre Swift did make a good play on cutting in because he had the lane. It was just a miscommunication. I thought he made a great touchdown pass to Zacchaeus when he got hit by whoever it was. But I thought he looked okay.
Yeah, I don't.
He,
Sorry, let me rephrase. He didn't look. It's not he looked good. He didn't look good. It was just like he wasn't Jalen Hurts.
Yeah.
The Eagles, though, in my opinion, they're kind of just like getting warmed up.
They are.
Like they've been going against better teams, I think, in my opinion, as the season goes on.
Mm-hmm. They have the Commanders and Rams and Jets next to their next 3 opponents.
The Jets are gonna be tough. I feel like for them. I don't know why. I just have
The
that feeling.
defense.
Yeah, I don't know.
My main takeaway from that game is how good the run game is, and how dominant that D line is.
DeAndre Swift actually cannot get injured. Like he actually can't.
You can't. DeAndre Swift is at 308 yards
In 3 games.
in 3 games. No, in 2 games because he didn't.
He didn't play.
He didn't get a handoff at all week 1.
Yeah, he didn't even play first week.
But I feel like that D line with Jalen Carter, Jordan Davis, Hassan Reddick, that Jordan Sweat. Who else is there? There's more guys there. Brandon Graham, Fletcher Cox. It's like 6 guys. But all those guys, man, they're dominant up front. I mean, just they don't let anything get past them, which is. And I don't know why. I don't know how the Bears traded out of that pick of Jalen Carter.
Still ridiculous.
But that might be the dumbest decision.
I don't understand how he went all the way down to 9 when he was predicted to be first at one point. It just doesn't make any sense. But
The Rams could have potentially had, not the Rams, the Bears could have had Jalen Carter, which could be probably the best D tackle in the league in the next 10 years. Just how dominant he is. But they also could have had, if they never win this position, they could have never been in this position to even get this guy. They just took Mahomes at 2.
Yep.
They're bad over it. And plus their stuff gets stolen.
Mm-hmm.
The quarterback can't do nothing.
But yeah, the Eagles go up to 3-0. I'm excited to see Week 7 them against Dolphins. That's gonna be a good match.
I did feel like Mike Evans did let down Baker Mayfield in that game, because there's multiple passes where he usually catches,
Mm-hmm.
and he just dropped him. But I do like Reed Blankenship though. He made a good play on that pick, in the rain, and they did a little dance. But
Let's move on to the Rams-Bengals.
I said Tutu Atwell will be X factor, and he should have scored 2 tuds. I said that, by the way. That was my pick.
I don't even know who I said.
You said
Kyron.
Williams.
I said Kyron. He didn't even do good.
No, and the guy I picked should have 2 touchdowns. The ref screwed him Tutu on the rushing touchdown, which should have been a touchdown, which was not.
I don't know how the Bengals won that game. Like they were both just
Let's just say Trey Hendrickson, that defense stepped up and got after Matthew Stafford.
They were just both teams were just so not there.
I don't get what you're thinking of not chipping Trey Hendrickson when he's going up against your backup left tackle. It's just so dumb to me what they were doing, the Rams are doing. But what's your takeaway from that game, though?
Joe Burrow does not look the same.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened, but
I think it's just the calf injury. I mean, in the second half, he started playing better. He started hitting Jamar Chase, started hitting some plays. But my takeaway is how great that Bengals defense is. I mean, Dax Hill, he's very good.
mm-hmm.
Fast, hits hard, can tackle, can play the ball, get after the quarterback. I like him. I like the defensive line with Trey Hendrickson. The linebackers, Logan Wilson, I do like. That's really it, though. And I think McPherson is a very good kicker.
Yeah, he is
One of the best in the league.
Um,
But let's go to Thursday night, though. This Thursday night game.
Lions Packers.
No, I do not think Bakhtiari.
I
will
think
play.
the Packers are gonna win. I'm just gonna put it out there.
I don't know if Aaron Jones plays, though. That's the big question.
I think they'll be fine either way.
I know Christian Watson's probably playing.
Jordan Love is just gonna. He's just gonna carry them again. He's just gonna put
He
them on their
is?
back.
I think this is a big day for the Packers' run defense against Jimmy Gibbs. I don't know if the David Montgomery's healthy or not, I'm gonna switch that up.
I don't think he is.
You don't think he is? I don't think he is either. I'm just saying. They are returning to play. That's what Lions coach Dan Campbell said. He's starting to feel pretty good about David Montgomery and Taylor Decker returning to play against the Packers. So if he does play, then that's gonna be a challenge with that offensive line that the Lions have and the different style of runners. But they gotta run the ball. The Packers too. They gotta run that ball.
Mm-hmm.
H.E. Dillon can't run. He gets tackled every time. And he's the biggest quads ever, but can't break a tackle. They need Aaron Jones back. I want to say Christian Watson might play today. Not today, Thursday. If he plays, that's gonna be a big boost. But I'm gonna look at this matchup. I'm gonna Ross St. Brown or
CJ?
not.
Oh, no, CJ's out. I'm sorry.
CJ's out for the year. I
Yeah,
think.
he's with the Pack.
I'm going to look at whoever covers. I'm going to look at the tight ends. Luke Musgrave or Sam Laporta. Whoever has a better game, I feel like wins. Because Sam Laporta had a great game last time. 82 yards, I think. A tud. He hit a nasty route. A post route that made the guy. Thought he was going to the corner. Went back post. But, I think this is going to be a big Jared Goff and Jordan Love day. I don't think it's going to be a defense matchup. I don't think either team runs for that much. I think it's going to have to rely on the quarterbacks. I don't know who's going to win.
I think the Packers are going to win.
The Packers win.
Yeah, I think it's just...
In Lambeau, Jordan Love's first primetime game. No C.J. Gardner-Johnson. They have to block. I don't think Bakhtiari is going to play, so they have to block Aiden Hutchinson and the rest of that pass rush. I think they are. I got the Packers winning. 31.
31.
I think the Packers going to put some points on the boards. Boy, I think 31-25. I think it goes to overtime. I think Packers get the ball first, drive them the field. Romeo Dobbs touchdown in the game. That's what I feel like. Good 25-yard post route, touchdown.
Putting a whole parlay together.
I ain't putting a whole parlay. Hey, what's the line looking like?
I got the Packers winning. I think it's going to be... I'm going to say 27-17.
I put an anytime touchdown bet on Jordan Love rushing a touchdown. Was that plus a couple hundred?
Yeah.
Probably.
All right, let's go next one. Falcons, Jaguars. I got...
Oh, it's the...
Yeah, we're going to Sunday now.
Oh, we're doing the whole thing.
Actually, yeah, no, let's save those. Let's save it.
Yeah,
let's just do it.
Well, Friday or Thursday, whatever we have.
Yeah, we'll save those.
Let's I'm gonna talk about. I'm not talking about. Oh, there's one team I gotta mention right here. We gotta talk about the Jets a little bit. What's happening there?
Yeah, I don't know.
There's reportedly, I don't know if this is true or not, by ML Football or one of these accounts. Which, if you follow one of those accounts are a little misleading. Reportedly there was about the whole Jets sticking with Zach Wilson. Jets defense players are not happy with it. Reports are saying that Robert Saleh says we're sticking with the young guy, and the Jets are just not happy with it.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be either. Because then there's really no point to, like, even...
And there's a I don't know.
Zach Wilson is just confusing because I feel like his mentality's there. Like, he wants to win.
I think he's just scared to make the right play. I think he's just scared.
Like, he just doesn't have, like, the play recognition. He doesn't know what to do and what not to do.
I think it's also, like, I think he's just scared to make a bad play. I think he does not have the same, like, kind of confidence he had when he was in BYU. He does not have... He's just not the same guy.
I hope he proves everybody wrong.
I hope he does too, but I'm a Bills fan, so I don't. But I feel like the coaching staff has made such a big emphasis, like, point on just not making a bad play. And he can't play with the mood. Because when he did play good in that game, it was like the last quarter. He made a couple good throws. Made a good throw to Alan Zard. And he rifled in there, and that's just not the same guy we're seeing in New York. We're seeing a guy that's obviously scared of not scared, but he's just the Jets fans have just like got on him so much. It's just bad for the guy.
I just don't like how he reacts whenever he does not do well. He always doesn't put it on himself. He's always like, he kind of always says, things are just he never puts things on himself when it's clearly on himself.
There's a rumor from football account says Zach Wilson's situation, the team could be ready to implode.
I mean,
now the way that the team looks on the sideline, yeah, they look like they're about to implode.
Their next game is gonna be interesting.
They play the Chiefs.
It's gonna be very interesting to see how it plays out.
Chiefs Sunday night, they play, which is I wish they flexed that game out and put the Dolphins Bills there, because it should be Dolphins Bills. Not, I get it if Rodgers was healthy, then you keep it, but the Jets team seems like a team that's full of guys, like egos
that don't like each other,
that don't match.
Yeah,
because you just see how they act to the coaches, man.
And then Saleh just kind of doesn't care. Like, he just is like, who cares? We're just going to tank.
He's just going to stick with... They signed Trevor Siemian. Whatever that means.
I think, like you're saying, he's too scared to make a bad play. And the coach is too scared to give up his first-round pick.
Which is hard. I got to believe it's like the owner telling him, hey, or the GM, like, hey, we drafted this guy second in a row. You got to play him. Mm-hmm. That's cool. What some GMs do. They tell their coaches, "Hey, we drafted this guy top 5. You have to play this guy. Your career's on the line."
Yeah.
But
I think
any other news? I'm not
sure.
Tavon Austin, I think. I don't know if that's true. Right.
Ooh, let's talk. Did we talk about Nick Chubb?
No, we never did. I'm surprised his career's not.
His Jerome Ford kind of looks good. He kind of looks nasty.
I'm surprised Nick Chubb's leg didn't break in 3 different places.
Yeah, it was bad.
I'm happy his career's not done.
When I saw that other angle, it was bad.
I thought it was career ending.
Yeah, I thought it was.
There's no way your leg should do that.
And also, it was the same leg he hurt in Georgia, so I was like, oh, okay. So
his career's really ugly, but yeah. I hate. Not that injuries are great. But I'm glad it's not like, we're going to see Nick Chubb again next year. I'm glad we get to do that. I'm glad we get to see him play football again. Mm-hmm. I'm surprised it was just a torn MCL. Usually those injuries is like torn M, torn
Yeah, it's torn everything.
Torn P, whatever torn tear they are, like torn a ligament.
Yeah, it didn't look good. His leg was on a 90-degree angle.
Yeah. So Tavon Austin was the Seahawks hosted Tavon Austin for a free agent visit. I remember when Tavon Austin was in the league. That was when football was great.
The Seahawks are. Geno kind of looks.
Geno looks great.
He looks pretty good. He definitely is.
He's a great soundbite. That's for sure.
He's definitely in the top half of quarterbacks.
Oh yeah,
without a doubt.
And that's why you pay that guy 3 years, $105 million.
I'm so surprised that he made that kind of comeback. I'm still to this day just
teams just
shocked.
believed in it. They believed in him, man. That's what you need.
I just don't think he really got a proper chance.
He never did.
Like, imagine when he was younger.
I mean, he got his jaw broken.
Imagine when he was younger, how good he was. Like, he could have been. He
probably
could have been a good
I think
scrambler.
it's just like the New York media just got all after him, and it was just too much for him at the time. Because you got to think, a guy like 20, 21, 22, going there, playing that media.
What college did he go to again?
West Virginia. WVU.
Yeah.
Second round pick. I think he was second round, 40-something overall pick.
What's Derek Carr's status?
Derek Carr?
Yeah, do we know? Is his shoulder?
I think he's week to week. I think he's already out this week.
Jameis Winston, man.
He's got to step it up.
He's the definition of confusing quarterback.
I mean, he played so bad.
But
also he had a chance to win that game, and he did. He led them down the field.
Yeah, I don't think it was really Jameis's fault necessarily. I think they should have definitely held that lead. Also, missing the field goal. That was bad.
I don't think he made enough throws though.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I feel like there's something going on behind the scenes where they're telling him not to.
You know, one thing that's confusing though. Why is the Saints offense? The Saints offense Why is it not better? I mean, they're scoring 17 points per game.
I think it's because it's Derek Carr's first year, and you got to give him like next year. I think they're gonna be good,
But it's like,
and they're getting Kamara back.
but Dennis Allen, I think this is Dennis Allen's time. Like when he's coached, this is his offenses. He had the 26th ranked offense back in 2012 when he was the head coach for the Raiders. They went 4-12.
Mm-hmm.
The 24th ranked offense. He went 4-12 again. Who's his quarterback? Was it?
When Raiders?
Yeah, Terrell Pryor. Jeez Louise, Terrell Pryor was a QB. I forgot. That's a decade ago. No, 2014, he went 0-4. They got fired. When those games, he went 0-4. Those 4 games, he scored a total of 14, 14, 9, 14. Teams don't score, man. I don't know what it is, but they cannot.
This year's weird. A lot of fumbles.
A lot of fumbles. A lot of
Higher scoring or low scoring, like the Dolphins, for example. We already talked about that, but
yeah.
70 points is unheard of.
It's an honor.
It's just, I don't know. This year's just confusing, but hopefully, week 4 we're gonna see some good football.
You know what I see? Yeah, it's just, what team's offense? Oh shit. I'm wondering like how some offenses are doing right now in the NFL.
I feel like there's no offense really that's standing out a lot besides the Dolphins. Yeah, well,
You know one offense that I think should be doing better. What are the points per game? It's the Titans. They gotta be better, man.
I think the Chargers got to be better.
Yeah.
Well, now they're probably not going to be because of the whole incident with Mike Williams.
These are the top 5 worst offenses.
Panthers are there.
No, because the last game.
Oh yeah, they scored some points.
Yeah, what are they in the league?
Should I try to get? Let's
try to guess.
I don't think that. Well, Giants.
That's second worst.
Really, only second?
Yeah.
I thought they were gonna be the worst.
Nope. Team's a little bit below them. By 0.3.
Cardinals there?
Nah, because they've been scoring some points.
Yeah, Jets.
Yes, they're worst.
Um,
You'll be surprised by one of these teams.
Bears.
Nah, they're 6.
Oh,
What are you?
Texans.
Nah, because they've been scoring some points. It's all in the AFC.
Steelers.
Nah.
Ravens.
No.
I don't know why I thought those two teams.
Yeah. You're on the right division though.
Oh, Bengals.
Yeah, they're 5th.
Yeah.
There's 2 in 2 of the divisions in the AFC.
Another 2. Broncos.
No.
Are they? You
You got the same division. The Broncos.
Who's in the AFC West? I'm trying to think. What is it? Broncos.
Yeah, Broncos.
Lions are not in there.
No, I don't.
They're AFC.
Quarterback went there this all season.
What?
Quarterback went there this all season to that team. So there's a big thing that happened with their quarterback leaving. They signed a new one.
Jared Goff?
No.
What?
I'm talking about like this all season. Like they cut the QB, they signed a new guy. Trade for a wide receiver 2 years ago. They had the NFL leading rusher last year. They signed a DN that is now in a mental hospital.
What?
Yeah, Chandler Jones.
Oh, Chiefs.
Chiefs. The Raiders.
Oh my God! Wait, who's Jones?
Chris
Jones. I'm thinking Chris Jones.
Chandler Jones was forced against his will to go to a and then there's one other team.
What division?
South, AFC South.
Who's in the AFC South?
Texans, Jags, Colts, and Titans.
It's gotta be the Titans.
Yep, 15 points for. Yeah, 15 points.
That is embarrassing. 15 points.
The quarterback is just ain't good enough.
Yeah. Who even is their quarterback right now?
Tannehill.
Do they still have Malik Willis?
And Will Levis.
Oh,
You know what offense is surprising to me?
That team kind of reminds me of the Panthers when they had Will Levis. They had Will Levis, right?
Who?
Panthers?
Nah.
They had Will.
They had Matt Corral.
No. They had Taylor Heineke.
Oh, you're talking about the quarterbacks they've had?
Yeah, no, like there was one year where they just had like 5 quarterbacks. I remember.
Cam Newton, Taylor Heineke.
It was Will Grier? Is that a quarterback?
Yeah, Will Greer.
Yeah, that's what it was. Will Grier.
Well, that's the GM. Will Greer. Yeah, Will Greer or whatever.
I remember because it kind of reminds me of
Yeah.
that. They had like 5 different quarterbacks one season. It was crazy because they just didn't know who to start and they didn't know what to do, so they just spent a bunch of money.
What's the worst defense in the league?
But yeah, I mean, looking forward to week 4, obviously.
Yeah.
So, what'd you say? What?
Do you know how many points the Broncos have given up this year? Like the points per game they've given up?
It's definitely in the hundreds.
Like I meant like points per game. Like this team gives up like 20 points.
Oh, sorry.
They've given up over 20. They've given up over 100 points this year.
Yeah, I'm gonna say probably 30.
They've given up 40 points per game.
Yeah, that's not.
And then the Bears, 35. Giants 32. Surprising team is the Seahawks. They gotta be better.
I guess their team is pretty good. Their defense would be
Chargers have been awful.
Well, yeah, their defense isn't good. But Wait.
The Falcons have been playing some good defense.
What is for Thursday Night Football? Who do you got winning again?
Got the Packers 31-25. Romeo Dobbs on a post.
What did I say? 27-17.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said I had a whole parlay out. You said, oh yeah, parlay.
Yeah. All right. Well,
yeah, put some money into it. Let's go.
I think that's gonna do it for this episode.
Yeah.
We'll be back for Sunday Night Football.
Yeah.
Probably tomorrow or Friday. Yep. We'll be back next time.